What's up, my boys?
Good morning.
Hi.
Hey. Our Madeira trip is not over yet, but we are reaching the end, and today we are checking in for only one night at a golf hotel.
So today it's gonna be a couple of stops until we reach our final destination, the golf hotel.
So the first stop of today's epic adventure is a quite adrenaline-filled walk where many people lose their lives. Okay, I don't think so, but it's a short walk around a cliff.
On a boardwalk, or?
Yeah, it's like one of those dangerous boardwalks that are, kind of risky. No risk, no gain. Let's
Not complain.
So we found the start of the hike, but
When it's super windy and super cold, we are not very adventurous.
and it's also partly raining. But we want to show you it. If not with this camera, then the drone bird. Got the right hiking outfit, Amalie.
You do not want to fall here. This is where you're going. But it's a 2-hour-long hike, and this is what we are wearing. We thought it was just a little boardwalk. It's not.
That's the thing about, when you visit a place for the first time, you can do as much research as you want, but you will always come up short sometime.
You will always get surprised.
What an amazing hike.
That was beautiful.
I think from now on we should just put the drone on the hike instead. It's so much more beautiful and it's so much easier on us.
Now we are gonna make a short stop at Santana because we want to see some of the traditional houses here in Madeira.
Okay, one thing that is really common for a tourist attraction is that there's a lot of tourists.
But that doesn't matter. I mean, we still have to see it. You can't go to Madeira without seeing these small houses.
But we can't find parking. It's like this every time.
Oh,
and
your blood
because
pressure.
There's like 1,000 buses everywhere. It's raining. We're driving with the drop head down. We're a joke right now. Parcamento aqui? Ok, obrigado. Lille parkament.
Okay, det var flot sagt.
It was all me.
Så. Kør lidt forsigtigt.
Jeg kan ikke lave om på vejen.
Det ser jeg heller ikke. Hvis jeg
Nej, altså, hvad skal jeg gøre så?
ikke spise for hårdt op ad gangen. So we just got an email from the hotel, and apparently I forgot my grandmother's ring at the hotel. So now we have to go all the way back to the hotel. It's 1 hour and 10 minutes drive, and Joen is furious.
Each way.
Yeah.
But I mean, Amalie, if you didn't want to check this place out, you could have just said it from the beginning. It would have been so much easier.
This is how to ruin a nice day of explorations.
Happy?
Endlessly happy. 2 hours later and we are back in Santana.
And there's no tourist buses here.
And there's no rain here, so actually thank you, Amalie, for forgetting your ring. But we are at the traditional triangle houses now.
So cute. But have you read up on your wiki facts?
These houses were the most traditional houses for the people living here, but as time evolved, people started building more modern houses, and these houses were actually only used for sheds because they are not very big.
Should be an Airbnb actually.
Yeah. What's that? see. This is local stuff.
Yeah.
This is nice.
It's too bad we can't have more in the luggage on our way home.
This is bolomel. This is what we had on our food tour.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot about that.
Mmm.
There's more, Amalie. Oh, you have puncher.
This is the kind of souvenir that makes sense to bring home to people. We just came up with a brand new idea. We are gonna buy a little souvenir, and the person who has the most exciting thing to say about Madeira is gonna win this gift, and we are gonna ship it to you.
So hopefully you live in Portugal, otherwise it's gonna be too expensive.
Yeah.
But top comment with interesting facts about Madeira or a story, whatever, we'll get a little, this one.
I think we should do this every time we go to an exotic place.
We're gonna need more Patreons to do this because right now we're still working poor. So yeah, go subscribe to Patreon and give us some money.
There's actually somebody living in there because at their front gate there is a mailbox. So I think this is actually a functional little house, but they are cheating because look, it's basically on top of a big house.
But I mean, it's better than just tearing them down.
I wonder if this is an Airbnb, maybe.
That's all we think about. Airbnb. Is it Airbnb?
Tonight I need the espada con banana.
What are you looking for, Amalie?
I'm looking for that long green fruit we tasted at the market in Funchal.
Fruto delicioso.
It's
Fruto delicioso.
yeah.
Delicioso.
Delicioso. Fruto delicioso.
¿Cuándo están aberto os outra?
Sunday.
Sunday.
Domingo?
Yeah, domingo.
Okay. Hoje é quinta-feira.
Sexta.
Sexta-feira. Yeah, I never understand the.
We're still practicing.
Okay, obrigado.
Okay,
Muito
obrigada.
Our next stop on this little exploration day is in Porto da Cruz, where there is a sugarcane factory that are still in function. So we are gonna go and check that out. This particular factory that we are visiting are actually doing the sugarcane the same way that they did when they opened in 1927.
Oh, you can see the steam, Amalie. You can see the steam.
If I didn't care more than words can say, if I didn't care, would I feel this way?
So that is the secret, Amalie. Only the best rum makes the best puncher.
Yeah, and also they have decreased the production to only 2 kind of sugarcane rums, and you can actually taste them in there. So maybe I should taste because you're driving, right? Also, 2 giant tour buses just arrived with other tourists, so
It should be forbidden to arrive with bus.
I agree.
Still, if I didn't care, would it be the same? Would my every prayer begin and end with just your name? And would I be sure that this is love beyond compare? Would all this be true if I didn't care for you?
Quite the distillery. Very interesting. It was like walking into a time pocket. So I guess we should get some rum. Just a little taste.
We have been so lucky today because it is only between March and May that they are harvesting and producing this part where you can actually smell the sugar and you can hear the machine working and everything, which is super nice because the rest of the year it's the distillation process and that is not very action. ish. So if sugar and alcohol doesn't fit your lifestyle and you're much more of a health freak, you can go to this town and then you can walk a steep hike to the top of this cliff, which is about 580 meters tall. I don't want to go.
We prefer to hang out with retirement home.
Yes. How important is the actual taste for you? For me, it's much more important to see how it works.
I think my parents, they are pushing 80. How do you allow father to smoke more?
Because then he will be earlier sick.
Not to forget the insurance.
This is gonna be a good weekend. So maybe we
It's
should.
time for them to come to Madeira.
Yeah, they can go on one of those buses here, and they don't have to worry about anything.
Other than if they want a puncha or a clear rum.
But Amalie, I think it is about time that we go to our golf hotel. And the thing about this golf hotel that is super interesting is that the course is located on top of Madeira, basically. So when you play, you just have the most insane view to everything. And I used to play golf, and I have a pretty low handicap. I'm a 7 actually. So
You
yeah.
still are 7.
I'm an 8. I'm an 8.5.
There it is.
Oh, it's here. It's here. Hey, that's our
Oh,
hotel.
this is so pretty.
We got the coolest car here. Smells like pool here. You have a pool?
Yes.
Woo!
He has no idea where we are staying.
Where are we going?
Downstairs.
Smells good in here.
It smells super nice in here.
Not too shabby. Amalie, how dare you? No view. Is it soft?
It feels soft, and the pillows are nicer than any pillows we have had on this trip.
Should we go get a drink?
Yes. But maybe we could go to the golf course and then
I just want a drink.
drink there or drink here.
It's 15-minute walk to the golf club. We haven't walked today.
Let's go there then and have a drink. That's a good idea.
Okay.
Good und.
This is where we're having dinner tonight.
And breakfast tomorrow.
We wanted to walk there, but it's raining. It's like 12 degrees.
Do you think they have cabs, taxis here?
You can just take the car.
But then you can only have one drink. Are you okay with that?
You make me sound like I'm like a raging alcoholic. The idea of coming here was a lot more exotic than this.
So right behind me is what was supposed to be one of the most magnificent views from a golf course here in Europe. I'm glad we didn't like prepaid for equipment and everything
For
because
equipment. That should be merch on a t-shirt.
equipment.
We need good equipment. Hey. No, ja. Så går vi.
Saud.
We felt like not sitting at the golf club because it couldn't get much more depressing, basically.
And this hotel is actually in a beautiful, beautiful building.
Yeah.
So we might as well just sit here and enjoy the architecture, each other's company, and this Vinho Branco from Dodo.
Yeah. I don't think that we picked the right spot for our 2 young people because it's like there's no people, and when there are, they are very old.
Yeah.
I think it's the same people who took the bus down to the distillery.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
So far, there's no doubt that we prefer the sunny part of Madeira, which is from Funchal and then all the way up until
The West Coast.
you reach the corner.
Yeah.
That's where you have the good weather. But today is just shitty all over the place.
And I hope tomorrow is gonna clear up because tomorrow we are gonna go on a long hike.
We're gonna go on the majestic hike of Piguruivo and Piguarriero. That's how they say it. Damerne først.
Yeah.
Very smart. move.
Releasing the queen.
Kom nu.
Lad mig nu lige tænke altså. Ikke?
Det er min egen, den der.
Alright.
So yeah, we at the hotel for ourselves. This is our last night at Madeira, so we're gonna make sweet love and enjoy each other.
Thank you for watching, guys. Remember
To subscribe, to like, to hit the ding dong, and then we will see you in the next vlog.
Ateligo.
Atenogo, ciao ciao.
I got you.